If your child's school fees were due tomorrow, would you have the funds ready? Start an education fund now at www.zimelia.co.ke/save and start saving.
Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. Hello. Where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. I want us to start by the word of prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, our Lord be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not in temptations, but deliver us from evil spirits. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Our glorious King, the Almighty God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this far you have brought us. We glorify your name, Jesus Christ, Son of the Most High God. Thank you so much for your kindness. Thank you so much for your mercy and for your forgiveness. My Father, as I start this life, be with us, be with my viewers, be with our families. Cover us with the blood of your own Son, Jesus Christ. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, Son of the Most High God, I do pray and believe. Amen. So, today, I want us to talk about the eyes. I want us to talk about the eyes. Okay. The eyes, they supply up to 80% of all the information that enters the brain. That's every 80% of all the information that enters the brain comes from the eye. You see? Yeah. The shape of the human eye is approximately that of sphere with a 24 millimeter diameter. Concentrated within it is the greatest anatomy complexity of our entire body. Due to the smallness and precision of its structures, although it could be compared to a photography device because of the functions it carries out, the eye is much more than that. It is the location of one of the greatest miracles of life. Sight. The extraordinary complexity of the eye is one of the greatest arguments against the theory of evolution. So you see, uh, let's see how we can care for the eye. Wearing glasses, not only glasses for certain jobs, is the simplest and most effective way to care for the eye. Due to the current deterioration of the ozone layer of the stratosphere, more and more invisible ultraviolet light is reaching us along with the solar radiation. These rays promote the development of cataracts and retinal damage, among others. Sunglasses protect the eyes against excessive solar radiation, and the wind. Good sunglasses should filter part of the visible solar radiation, all or most invisible ultraviolet radiation. When sunglasses are must okay, retinal disease, conjunctivitis, or other eye infections, cataracts, use of photosynthesizing medications. Okay, when doing any task which liquids or solid fragments could splash into the eyes, protective glasses must be worn. Unasikiaje mama? Okay. So we should avoid eye irritants to take care of the eyes. Several physical or chemical agents are aggressive to the eyes, especially wind, smoke, dust, volatile chemical substances such as gasoline, solvents, and dust, pollen from certain trees and plants in springtime. Hands tend to carry a number of bacteria and other germs that, when they come into contact with the eyes, can cause conjunctivitis and other serious infections such as trachoma. Yeah, those are the eyes. So when we touch the eyes with our hands, you see, it carries germs and so much diseases that can cause serious infections to the eye. So rubbing the eye with the hands is unsafe. Okay, look off into the distance once in a while. They say that sailors have beautiful eyes because they spend so many hours looking off into the distance. Okay, reading or looking close up for too long should be avoided, especially in low light conditions, you see. So reading and focusing so much in a close range is unsafe. Take care of the eye's silent enemies. The silent enemies of the eye health is high cholesterol, high blood glucose, hypertension. Periodically, uh, periodic medical checkups are recommended to control these silent enemies in particular before they cause irreversible damage to the vision. You see, just like any high-tech precision machine, the eyes require a regular maintenance plan over the entire lifetime. Blink often. So when we blink often, it's a good care. With each blink, the eyes are cleansed and refreshed thanks to the secretion of tears that continually bathe the surface of the eye. So we should practice blinking. You blink the eyes once in a while. Careful with lighting. The light from non-electronic fluorescence tubes also oscillates, turning on and off continually 50 or 60 times per second. That is the reason they cause more eye fatigue than incandescent or halogen lamps, which give off constant lighting. Get enough sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is important. Sleep is important. During sleep, the retinal pigments necessarily for vision regenerate, thereby recovering from the day's wear and tear. A lack of sleep exhausts the retinal's vision capacity and causes redness and irritation of the conjunctive membrane that covers the interior pole of the eye. You see? Okay, diet rich in antioxidants are good for the caring of the eye. The eyes are very sensitive to the oxidation produced by free radicals, cataracts, macular degeneration of the retina, and other significant causes of vision loss are as results of an excess of free radicals. A diet rich in antioxidation, fruits and vegetables neutralizes free radicals and protects the delicate structures of the eye that allow vision. You see? So we should practice the diet rich antioxidants to protect the eyes. Avoid tobacco. Tobacco smoke irritates the eye. You see, mostly 80% or more than 75% of tobacco smoking is harmful to the health. But a smoking habit damages the eye much more as it reduces blood flow to the retina, increases the level of free radicals that damage the lens and the retina, and finally decreases or loss of vision. It has been well proven that smokers are at greater risk of suffering two or the primary cause of vision loss. When we do that, when we smoke, it might feel fulfilling. You see, it might feel fulfilling. You see, relaxing, but in real sense, it's harmful, and we might lose our sights at some point. So we must always take care of the future of our health because everything depends on it. I once even said that free will we were given, but it's us to choose the way we want to toss our life, you see. So nobody forces us to do anything. You can smoke freely, but you have already been told you can drink excessively. You have already been told nothing is ever hidden under the sun. So you have been taught the harmful things that affect your life. So the free will we were given to choose. I once told you that even Jesus Christ had to choose between going to the cross and not going through with his plan. So he had to choose, and he chose to be crucified. You see, without any blemish, because it's something that we have to practice to do. Every human being, that's the gift that God gave us. That's the property that we hold and will always have. You be poor, you be rich, you have the free will. You can choose freely to go to hell or to get saved. You see, you can choose. You can choose as from today you want to enter a cult. You can choose you want to worship the devil. You can choose you want to worship God. You want to worship Jesus. You want to worship Buddha. You want to worship other deities. It's your own choice. You see. So the choice, okay, the choice of having a good. Is my mic okay? The choice of having a good life, a healthy life, is on your hands. You see, you can choose wisely, and you can decide to just live reckless. They say that like this song that goes, they say one day we will leave this world behind. You see, so we will leave this world behind. Definitely, everyone will die, but it doesn't mean that we live carelessly. You see, Life is no rehearsal. We are not rehearsing to live, because when it's done, it's done. When you are blind, you're blind. You see, when you destroy your kidney, you destroy your kidney. When you are brain, so we should take care of ourselves health-wise. So, like I always say, good is number one, health is number two. You see, so smoking is not it's not encouraged, by the way. It might seem relaxing and relieving at the point, but I'm telling you, 1 or few years after that, you'll start feeling uh, the negative effects. Okay. It has been well proven that smokers are at greater risk of suffering two or primary cause of vision loss: macular degeneration of retina, cataracts. Uh, Smokers also suffer more cases of glaucoma and Graves' ophthalmopathy. Alcohol consumption is also harmful to the vision. It increases intraocular pressure and promotes glaucoma. It promotes the formation of cataracts. It reduces the visual field and causes diplopia. Yeah. So alcohol also is not encouraged when it comes to the eyes. You see, and like I always say, if possible, if we can avoid alcohol, everybody that tries to take care of his or her life health wise should always avoid alcohol or limit the alcohol intake, you see, because unasikiaje? Moja imeanza kufunguka. Sawa. So we should always and always be vigilant when it comes to our health, you see. So like I said, alcohol is our number two enemy. We should avoid tobacco, and we should avoid alcohol. It increases intraocular pressure and promotes glaucoma. It promotes the formation of cataracts. It reduces visual field and causes diplopia. Okay, have regular eye exams. It is recommended to follow a schedule of eye exams suggested for the general population, such as the one shown in the adjacent table. Okay. However, should there be any of the following risk factors, more frequent exams are recommended: premature children of mothers who had done. Okay. They say one day you will leave this world behind. So live the life you will remember. They say one day you will leave this world behind. So live the life you will remember. Okay. When sunlight damages the eyes, what we do? Not see can blind us. Ultraviolet radiation is not visible to the eyes, but it in excess, it causes eye damage and decrease vision. You see? So the eyes are designed to receive light and in a specific way from the sun. In addition, they need light to continue to function uh, and not become atrophied. Not only the eyes, but also our entire body and all of nature require light from the sun. You see, all of nature require light from the sun. However, although it may seem contradictory, that same sunlight needed by the eyes can damage them. This is primarily due to the fact that for the last several decades, the light from the sun that reaches the earth carries too much ultraviolet radiation. Ultraviolet radiation, a little is necessary, but a lot will damage the eye. You see, a little is okay, but a lot will damage the eye. Um, okay. Okay, has the sun become an enemy? An enemy? No. The planet Earth has the optimal condition for the development of life, as we know. Therefore, any small variation in the physical condition that surround us, including the intensity and type of radiation received, can make life impossible. The human mind infers natural that this planet has been designed intelligently to sustain life and specifically humankind. That is what is stated in the anthropic principle. Humankind, however, with its often destructive activities, is changing this ideal condition for life on our planet. You see? Therefore, for example, because of the thinning of the ozone layer of the stratosphere caused by pollution, a little more radiation reaches us than normal. This change, which seems to be of very little importance, has been enough for a dramatic increase in many eye disorders such as as well as skin disorders. Humankind has broke the anthropic principle, and in addition to that, physical pollution as well as moral pollution could make this planet uninhabitable, contrary to what was initially formed. You see, so this we have ourselves destroyed our planet by polluting it. You see, yeah, we have ourselves destroyed the planet by polluting it with our activities, and the earlier we change and plant more trees, the better. You see, so we should be careful. So, like I've said, we should avoid polluting our environment ourselves because it kills us, you see. We should plant more trees. We should plant more trees. We should avoid polluting the environment because for us and for our generation, we depend on it. Our eyes especially depends on it. Our health. So when you see a kind person trying to encourage us to plant more trees, we should do that because it's needed. We live now, but the future is always on hold. It will eventually come, and we should take care of our future. So planting trees and taking care of our environment is our own responsibility, and we should always do that. It might not seem useful now, but definitely it guarantees a good future. Photokeratitis is a superficial burn on the cornea, accompanied by severe inflammation, also known as snow blindness. You see, pterygium, also known as growth on the eye. It is abnormal growth on the conjunctiva, similar to a scar, that eventually covers the cornea. By covering the cornea, it causes vision loss and even blindness. It is common to warm regions where there is intense sunlight, dryness, wind, and dust. Its surgical removal restores the vision that had been lost. Sunglasses prevent it from developing. So you see, countries that are below the equator, especially like here where I am, in Kenya. You see, so in Kenya, equator passes through the region, stemming from Siaya. So Siaya, it passes directly. So like in this region, so many people, when they reach 70, they tend to lose their sight. Why? Because we don't take good care of our vision, of our sight, of our daily activities. We don't wear sunglasses where it's needed. You see, we are not much careful with our health. So the solar radiation hits us, and before we reach 70, most people in Kenya and around the region in Africa, because it's hot and warm, that it's mostly rapid where the climate is tend to be warm and hot. So we should always take care of it to prevent vision loss as we grow old. Have you ever gone to a village or somewhere and you find 2 or 3 people are partially blind, but they were not blind initially, you see? So we should do that. We should take care of our eyes because it's important. We should not take care of today. We should not only take care of today, but we should take care of the future too, because the future is always on hold and the future will always come. The future will always be with us. The future will always. So we should plant more trees, and we should not pollute the environment. We should not make the ozone layer keep thinning. day and night. So, like I said, we have the free will. We have to choose how to live our life, and we should choose wisely to be a great team. We should take care of our environment. So when you see somebody trying to plant trees, we should encourage him, and we should build our society positively because our future depends on it. You see, so most of the things that happens today really make the ozone layer keep thinning. You see, the pollution, like right now, what's happening in the Middle East. I don't want to say anything negative or positive, but what's happening in the Middle East is not encouraging. You see, and in future you'll find out that within the region, so many people will be affected by the actions that are being taken right now. So we should try, yeah, to avoid, because our future depends on our activities right now. So we should be positive, and we should take care of life. Like I said, is my microphone on? Yeah. Like I said, God is number one, and our health is number two. God is number one, and our health is number two. So we should always and always take care of our health, because without it, there's nothing. You can make more money, you can be rich, but unless you are healthy to enjoy it, it's all in vain. So we should first take care of our health to be able to enjoy our hard work. So our health should be our second priority from God. You see, God is our first, health is our second. Mm, yeah. So when ultraviolet radiation, okay, sunlight and the eyes. Light is a special type of electromagnetic radiation that is capable of causing an impression on the retina of our eyes. Our eyes are constantly receiving electromagnetic radiation with different wavelengths. You see? Lala tu mama. Lala tu itakuwa sawa. Lala tu. However, not all of it causes an impression on the retina. You see? Not all of it causes the impression on the retina, but rather only when its wavelength is between 390 and 750 nanometers. This is the radiation that makes up visible light. However, there is radiation that our retina does not see. That is to say that it does not transform into electro signals, but that can damage the eyes. This is specifically the most dangerous kind, and the kind that needs to be carefully protected against. Of all the radiation that we do see, the most damaging to the eye is ultraviolet, UVA, UVB, and UVC. Its primary source is the sun. Yeah, so we should try to avoid the ultraviolet light. The ultraviolet radiation is most intense in the following places and circumstances. Avoid them as much as possible. Protect against the eye damaging overexposure. Snow reflects 80% of the ultraviolet radiation received from the sun. You see? And water, okay, snow from the sun. Sun 17%, water 5%, grass reflects less than 1%, and dirt hardly any. Okay. The protective ozone layer of the stratosphere has thinned all around the planet, but especially around the South Pole. Although clouds retain part of the visible solar radiation, they allow invisible ultraviolet rays to go through them. Therefore, on cloudy days, we are exposed to a greater intensity of ultraviolet rays than we would expect when there is less light. The sun's ultraviolet rays pass through a smaller layer of the protective atmosphere as elevations rise further above sea level, thereby reaching us with greater intensity. With every 1000 milliliters increase in altitude, ultraviolet radiation increased by 12%. Okay. These are the natural treatments for the eye. Water is very beneficial for the eyes, whether used for rinsing or baths. Vegetable foods such as cucumbers applied directly over the eyelids are also beneficial. You see, to cleanse the eyes or dirt or foreign matter in the morning, to clean nighttime secretion at night, to eliminate dust or smoke, reduces accumulated during the day. Reduce. Okay. Lukewarm. Dry the face with a clean cotton cloth. Okay. Cucumbers. Cucumber is a great friend of the eyelids. It's applied directly over the eyes as raw intact slices. You see? So you buy cucumbers and you slice them and you place them around the eyes. You see, for like 10 minutes to strengthen skin. Okay, the cucumbers to refresh the decongest fatigue eyelids, to relieve eye fatigue, to reduce sagging eyelids, to strengthen skin tissues and contribute to the eye's beauty thanks to their sulfur content. Cucumber cold for the refrigerator. Duration two half-hour sessions per day or 1 half-hour session. 2 half-hour session per day or 1 half hour. Like you take the cucumber, you slice it, and then you place it around the eyes for half a day. No, for half an hour per day. For half an hour per day. You can do it twice in the morning and in the evening. It's the best. You see? You just take the cucumbers and you place it around the eyes for an hour. You see? 30 minutes. It really helps the eye. Like when you see people do that, they know the benefits of it. So it's just as simple as that. We should take care of our eyes. So just go to the shop, buy cucumbers, slice them into pieces, put your eyes once in a while. You see, Okay, duration is a half hour session per day or 1 hour session. Okay, afterward, wash your face with water, then dry. So after putting the cucumbers on the eye, just wash the eye and dry them. It helps. Huh? The slices must remain in place at least an hour a day. After your afternoon or evening meal. While resting, if they dry out, they must be replaced. So just put the slices of cucumber on your eyes for about 1 hour or 30 minutes, you see, per day. It really helps. After eating, that's while you are resting, just you just cut the cucumber in slices, place it in your eyes. Huh? Okay, the eye bath. Huh? The eye bath allows a more prolonged contact between the liquid and the eye than an eye rinse. If causing medical, this is a question. If causing medical plant infusion as liquid for the eye bath, such as chamomile or common thyme, be careful because they can cause allergic reaction in people who are sensitive to them or who are allergic to pollen. Uses of eye bath to relieve irritation and itching in the eyes, to stimulate blood circulation in the front of the eye, thereby strengthening defenses against infection and ability to regenerate. You see, so just you do the eye bath daily. It helps. The liquid should be lukewarm, and the duration should be 2 to 3 minutes per eye. 2 to 3 minutes per eye. So eye bath is important. We have seen the cucumber. You slice the cucumber, you place it on the eyes for 30 minutes or 1 hour per day. You can do it twice in the morning and in the evening. And the eye bath helps. After putting the ice on water 2 to 3 minutes per eye, dry your face with a clean cotton cloth or towel up to 3 times per day. So do it 3 times per day. It helps, really helps. The eye bath. Unaenda wapi? Unakunywa maji? Okay. So chote ingine kwa okay, natural treatments for the eye. Medicinal plants and charcoal cleanse and reduce inflammation of the eyes that are loaded with impurities. Compress with plant bugs over the eye. Herbal tea bugs are a very practical way to apply herbs to the eye. The most common of them for their medicinal effects are available. They are the eye bright, dog rose, and green tea. The uses to reduce inflammation and tone the eyes in eye infection, to reduce sagging eyelids. You see? So an eye compress consists of placing a water-soaked piece of gauze over the eye. Depending on the water temperature, there are different effects and uses. Warm water, this is the most common and easy to tolerate. It reduces inflammation and relaxes the eye. You take a piece of cloth, soak it in a warm water, place it on your eye, and it reduces the inflammation and relaxes the eye. The hot water, this increases blood flow to the eye, which promotes curative process. It is helpful in all eye disorders, including inflammations such as iridocyclitis, conjunctivitis, and glaucoma. When there is infection, it is recommended to soak the compress in a preparation of an antiseptic plant such as eyebright or common thyme. Cold water. This uses ice cold water and ice cube wrapped in gauze can also be applied. It relieves eye inflammation and itching in viral conjunctivitis. It is also used when there is inflammation and pain in the eye. So like I said, we should always take care of the eyes. You see, we should also we should always take care of the eyes. Yeah, we should always take care of the eyes because the eyes is very much important to us. Thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Thank you so much. Where are you watching from? Okay, foods for the eye. Food should provide antioxidation to fight off free radicals and the vitamins needed for vision. Like I said, the world today has become dangerous itself. We should learn to protect ourselves. The ozone layer is thinning, so we should plant more trees, take care of our world, take care of our future. We should avoid pollution. We should avoid pollution. You see, we should avoid pollution. It is our responsibility to take care of our future. It's our responsibility. When you see somebody trying to plant trees, trying to minimize the pollution, we should encourage him or her to continue because there's nothing here. Whatever we do, whatever we gain, whatever the money, the wealth we gain, it's all in vain. When our planet is dying, it's all in vain. You might be rich now, you might be well now, but as long as our planet is dying, you are doing nothing. You see, So we should first take care of our planet first. When you say that these are pollutions happening and you celebrate, I don't know what you are doing. You see, because our planet is dying. Our planet is dying. These are pollutions. It's killing our planet. So we should not celebrate. We should not celebrate war. You see, we should not celebrate war. Like what's happening right now, it's not encouraging. We should not celebrate it. We should in fact, we should fight to stop it because of our future. It destroys the ozone layer, and uh, it's not encouraging. Our future always is at hold. It's like our future is coming. We should take care of our future. Our world is dying. The ozone layer is dying. So we should not encourage these wars. You see, I'm not saying that. I'm not supporting anything. I'm not supporting the war. I'm not in the middle of that. But we should always try to avoid the pollution. You see, we should always try to avoid the pollution because our future depends on it. You see, like what's happening right now, it will affect our kids. Yeah, it will affect our kids. So we should try as much as possible to avoid the war because because whoever wins, the world is still here. Our lives still, we are still here. We are not dying today. Our kids are still here. They are not dying today. They'll need they'll need they'll need the ozone layer. They'll need a good environment, a good world. So we should take care of our world. By the way, so we should seek more good ways to solve our our issues. Uh, Encouraging ways, not. It's not always that we should decide to warfare to settle our differences. You see, but if it's a must, then I don't know. We are doomed because our lives are depending on them. Our future is at stake here, so people should avoid these wars as much as possible because the fumes, the gases that exits from those explosions goes to the ozone layer only to destroy. Okay, contact lenses. The user should know that without the right intention and care, contact lenses could cause serious damage to the cornea and the conjunctiva. Do not wear them. The contact lenses. Do not wear them for more than the recommended number of hours, and do not sleep with them in place. Do not share them with anyone, as they can damage other eyes, even if they have been disinfected. If your eyes become red or irritated, remove the contact lenses and consult the specialist. Yeah. So abide by the expiration date on the contact lenses and on the maintenance solution. Bado nasikia vibaya? Mapua ama tumbo yote. Kijako kijako pumua. Sawa, lala. Umekunywa maji? Okay. So guys, like I said, we should take care of our future, our world. So when you see somebody planting trees, we should support him or her because he's doing the right thing, and our future depends on the ozone layer, you see. So we should encourage one another to take care of the future. Like I said, it's a free will world. Yeah, it's a free will world. Nobody forces anybody to do anything. But health should be our number 2 focus. After God is health. So whatever we do, however you get rich, if you're not healthy, it's all in vain. How much wealth you gather, if you're not healthy, it's all for nothing. You see. So we should not put money first. We should put our health first, because everything entirely depends on it. It will be all a waste that we gather so much and lose the vital thing, the main thing we should do, because it will be all in vain. You gather to lose. You see, you gather to lose, because after gathering, you always take straight to the hostels and to the care homes. You see, because after 70 years, most of us will definitely come to our senses that we would have done better in youth. The foods for the eye are corn, spinach, carrots, mangoes, oranges, strawberries, blueberries, and black grapes. These are foods for the eye. The retina suffers macular degeneration when it is attacked by free radicals. Lutein, zeaxanthin, and other natural vegetable pigments protect against retina degeneration. Lens especially sensitive to free radicals. It becomes cloudy, leading to cataracts. Antioxidants delay the appearance of cataracts. You see, so we should eat spinach. Spinach is helpful to the eye, very, and the corns, strawberries, We should eat mangoes, lots of mangoes, and oranges, carrots, blueberries, and strawberries are good for the health, and black grapes. So there you go. You have got the foods to take care of the eye as early as 30, 40, 50. We should always take care for the eye and avoid alcohol and cigarette. You see, avoid avoid touching the eyes with your bare hands because it brings itchiness in the eye. You can use the cucumbers. You slice them and you place them on the eyes. You see, you place them on the eyes for 1 hour a day. You can go 30 in the morning, 30 in the evening, or just go straight 1 hour while you are resting after meals. You see, after meals you can go 1 hour after meals. So that's it for the eyes, and I think we have gained something. So if you have a question, please. If you have a question, please kindly. Kindly, if you have a question. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like my video, like my live, share my live, guys. Hello guys, how are you doing? Hello guys, how are you doing? Hello guys, how are you doing? Where are you watching from? So like I said, we should not support the war. We should not support the air pollution. We should plant more trees. We should eat vegetables, pigment antioxidants, such as mangoes, oranges, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, black grapes, corn, and spinach. Those are the foods for the eye. Carrots, mangoes, strawberries, blueberries, and corn, spinach, and black grapes. Those are foods for the eye. Not only carrots, spinach are the best. You see, spinach and corn are the best for the eyes. We should avoid alcohol and tobacco. We should use cucumber. You slice it and place it on our eyes, on our eyelids for 1 hour per day during our rest. You can use 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, or 1 hour straight. If you have time, when you are relaxing, it really helps. Cucumber, you slice it into pieces, and when it dries out, you change it. Yeah, I'll repeat. Foods to protect the eyes are spinach, corn, carrots, oranges, mangoes, and blueberries, strawberries, and black grapes. You see, those are foods to protect the eyes, and we should always use sunglasses. We should avoid touching our eyes with our hands. We should use eye rinses. It really helps. You see, you should use eye rinse. The eye rinse is basic hygiene. It is very recommendable for conjunctivitis and other infections. one of the easiest treatments to administer to children. You take a syringe, you put water, and you just press it to the eye, just like that, and you avoid it should flow on the other side. It should not go to the other eye. You see. So we should always wash our hands. Always wash our hands when we want to protect the eyes. You see. So we should always use sunglasses. Has the cover that can protect our eyes from solar radiation, ultraviolet radiation. You see, the ozone layer of the stratosphere filters most of the UVC rays and a good portion of the UVB rays. The thickness of the ozone layer has been reduced each year in recent decades. You see, like the war that's going on right now, it's reducing the thickness of the ozone layer because of the pollution. You see, so we should uh okay. I don't want to get in between that stuff, but we should avoid the war in general. The war should not be our only way out. Yeah, it should not be our only way out. You see, the war should not be our only way out. We should seek um, different ways to settle our differences because it damages our world. Our future depends on it. Yeah. Okay, a diet rich in oxidation. The eyes are very sensitive to the oxidation produced by free radicals. You should avoid rubbing the eye like this with the hands unless you have rinsed your hands. You have washed your hands properly. We should avoid rubbing our eyes. You see? Yeah. So I'll repeat again. The foods that we need for the eyes are oranges, mangoes, corn, blueberries, and strawberries, and grapes. Yeah, black grapes. Those are and carrots. Sorry, and carrots. Those are the foods that. Those are the foods that we should. Those are the foods that we need. We should have. Yeah. Hello, where are you watching from? Hello. I don't know. Okay, let's say we have looked on how we have looked on how we can we have looked on how we can take care of our eyes. Let's look upon some other thing. Let's look at caring for the face. The skin on the face requires more care than the skin on the other part of the body because most of the time it is uncovered. In addition, there are a large number of sweat and oil producing glands concentrated on on facial uh, on facial skin. Cleansing of the facial skin is the first step before applying any cream or treatment. The face is usually left uncovered and in contact with the environment all day long, which means it build up for eliminated with good cleansing. In addition, cleansing the face should eliminate the skin's own secretions, such as sweat and sebaceous secretions, as well as any traces of makeup. You see, recommended products are cleaning milk or special soap for oily skin if skin is oily. You see, if skin is oily, hydration with exposure to the sun and air, skin cells on the face quickly lose their water content. With age, the skin starts losing water and dries out. So as we age, the skin starts losing water and dries out. The use of tobacco and alcohol and other drugs are a diet low in natural products promotes water loss in skin cells. Nutrition applying creams with vegetable extracts rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals nourishes and strengthens skin cells. You see, so we find that tobacco and alcohol are also enemies of the skin on the skin care, the face. We found that alcohol and tobacco are an enemy to our eyes. So we have found that tobacco and alcohol also here in the skin are our enemies. Marks on the face. Marks are changes in skin color. In the majority of cases, marks on the face are only an aesthetic problem, but there are also disease-related marks that can reveal the presence of a disease. Freckles. Small flat brown spots that are hereditary manifest in people with light skin and hair. They have no disease-related significance. Vitiligo. Vitiligo is the presence of white, flat patches with irregular borders due to a lack of skin's natural pigment, melanin. You see? Vitiligo can appear due to a fungal infection, a nutritional deficiency, and anxiety. In many cases, the cause is unknown. You see? Yeah, in many cases the cause is unknown. Natural remedies for vitiligo: lotion made from tree oil or rose hip oil, big group, vitamin supplements taken by mouth, between a half and full glass of carrot juice daily over 1 to 2 months. You see? Okay, age spots, sunspots, or solar lentigo. This appear with age in people who have been exposed to the sun throughout their lives. They should be watched closely as these sunspots can turn into melanoma, a type of skin cancer. Okay, melanoma. Malignant degeneration of sunspot should be suspected when there's any change in their color, size, or shape. Disease-related marks. Several diseases can cause marks on facial skin, such as Addison's disease, hemochromatosis, leprosy, or lead poisoning. Reddish blotches can be due to dermatitis, growth of the capillaries. Okay. Okay, treatments for the face. The face very much welcomes the application of local treatments such as oils, compresses, and lotions from medicinal herbs. Exfoliation. Exfoliation is a skin treatment, generally of the face, that consists of eliminating the outer layer of the skin, the epidermis, you see, in a limited and controlled manner. Its goals are speed up the natural process of skin peeling, and is this way promoting regeneration, you see, eliminate dead cells from the outer layers of the skin. Exfoliation. Types of exfoliation is chemical exfoliation or peeling. Application of creams or lotions with exfoliation products. You see, you apply the skin. You apply the skin with exfoliation products. Mechanical exfoliation. Application of abrasive granules through massage. Facial massage. A facial massage is easy to do, even to oneself, and has these benefits: improves blood flow to the skin and tissues, tones facial muscles, and improves facial expression, promotes absorption of creams and lotions into the skin. Okay, acne control. Acne treatment should be complemented with the diet and skin care. Although it depends mainly on hereditary and hormonal factors, the diet also influences the appearance of acne. More vitamin A needed for good function of the sebaceous glands in the skin. Orange colored fruits and vegetables such as carrots, mangoes, and apricots provide beta carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body as it is needed. More zinc needed for hormonal balance and for the immune system. Good diet sources are brewer's yeast, wheat germ, walnuts, and squash, and sunflower seeds. It can also be taken as a supplement, 30 to 50 milligrams per day. Fewer faults, although there are no scientific proof to confirm it, there are fact-based suspicions that luncheon meats and pork in general, chocolate, butter, and other high-fat animals products promote acne. Less cow's milk, less sugar and sweets. A diet high in sugar and other high glycemic index products such as white or refined flours promote acne. On the other hand, regular consumption of all grains and foods with a low glycemic load protect against acne, according to the study. Okay. Kindly excuse me for 5 minutes. hapa, andika hapo hivyo naonyesha. Number 10. Body cleanliness practices. So, body cleanliness practices. Managing sweat, care for the pubic part, bathing once a week, menstrual hygiene. So unafikiria daily body cleanliness practices, daily says which one is odd? Body cleanliness practices, unafikiria which one is odd? Ni kumanage sweating, care for public parts, bathing once a week, or menstrual hygiene. Unafikiria ni gani? To maintain body cleanliness. Which one is not, and which one is the odd one out? Which one is not okay? Bathing once a week, si ndio? Sababu mtu ataogaje mara moja kwa wiki. Sawa, andike. Ulishaandika swali? Ushaandika. Haya, tunaenda number 11. Learners observed the structure shown below. The type of seedbed observed was? Ushachora hiyo seedbed? Haujaandika swali ya number 11? Andika. Ushaandika? Ndio kusoma. Hiyo namba 12 unaandika? Umechora hiyo seatbelt? Sasa ushaandika learners observe the structure shown below. Hiyo yenye kuna andika ilikuwa namba 10. Au kwa mwandiko namba 10? Sasa ushaandika, ushajibu. Bathing once a week. So number 11, learners observed the structure. Learners. Okay. Come on. Alafu chora hiyo structure. Naleta kama ushachora. Hai. Kama chai imeisha hapo nini? Ongeza chai. Learners observed the structure shown below. The type of seatbelt observed was unafikiria gani? Ni flat seatbelt, shallow pit, narrow seatbelt ama sunken seatbelt? Flat seatbelt, shallow pit, narrow seatbelt, sunken seatbelt. So unafikiria ni sunken seatbelt ama shallow pit ama shallow pit ama sunken seatbelt? Tuangalie ama Yeah, I think ni hiyo. No, ndio hapa. A sunken seabed is a basin like excavated nursery structure generally designed to conserve water and protect seedlings from dry or windy conditions. It keeps the soil cooler, damage young plants. So kama ni sunken seedbeds ndio. Ngoja niangalie shallow pit tuone. Si shallow pit. Shallow pit ni kuchimba mashimo, ona. Shallow pit ni kuchimba mashimo, ni kama kupanda nini. Unaona? Masa si shallow pit, si ndio? Sasa ni sunken. Andika basi. Yeah. Saa 10:20. Bado nasikia usingizi. Nimekuamsha mapema. Nilikuwa naona nikuamsha mapema ndo umalize mapema. Kuna? Mpaka sasa kuna waganga. Waenda live kufanya nini? Kwa TikTok ama YouTube? Wanda. Nene, wanaenda live kuonyeshana vile wanachawi watu. Suzy alienda? Wakamblock. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Sasa kwa nini alikuwa anakemea? Dunia kuna mambo mengi mama. Dunia iko na watu wamechagua kuabudu shetani. Mungu alipea watu free will. Unaweza choose kuabudu shetani, unaweza choose kuabudu Mungu. Na Mungu mwenyewe ndiye aliamua kupea watu the free will. So unachagua kufanya mazuri ama kufanya mabaya. Kuna watu wanafanya mabaya na hawataki kujua, na kuna watu wanafanya mabaya na bila kujua. So hiyo free will ndio Mungu alibariki nayo kila mtu, so that we exercise. Wewe mwenyewe unajua unataka kwenda wapi. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from guys? Kwa unaonanga hata watu wanafanya mabaya lakini Mungu bado ni watoto wa Mungu wote. Hakuna ule ati mtu mwenye Mungu anasema ati hapana, amemnyima free will. Kwa maana tunaona shetani aliamua kuhasi Mungu, yaani hangekuwa na free will, hangehasi, angekuwa kama robot. Unaona? Mungu akimwambia fanya hivi anafanya. Lakini sasa Mungu alipea malaika wote free will. Unaona? Kwa kumwabudu na mwabudu free will. So tuko namba ama 12. Ndio. Okay, number 13. Identify the tracking stage shown below. Yani back stage ama event tracking stage ama long and short stages, running stage. Unafikiri ni gani? Hello guys, where are you watching from? Hello, how are you doing today? How are you doing this morning? Nini? Haina shida. Namwangalilia. Where are you watching from guys? How are you doing? Black stage. Identify the tracking stage shown below. Event tracking stage. Hebu sema kwanza unafikiri ni gani? Black stage ama event tracking stage. Wacha tuanze na running stage tuone. So I think ni tuone event. Ama wacha niangalie back. But I think ni event, ndio? Ana back stage. Umeona kweli hata? Long and short stages. Yes, ndio? Event tracking stage. Yes, ndio? Hello guys, where are you watching from? Running stage. Sasa andika. Where are you watching from? Hello guys, where are you watching from? Tuko namba? Zilikuwa ngapi zote? Nimebaki ngapi? Ni hiyo tu ndio imebaki. Hakuna subject ingine. subject gani imebaki? Hello guys, where are you watching from? Zote. Andika. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Hello guys, where are you watching from? Acha nikuache space kubwa kama answer ni kidogo unless unafanya drawing. Hiyo space yote umeacha kwani? Juu ya answer. Ama kuna drawing hapo nafanya? Nataka kudraw. Sasa hiyo space kubwa yote ni nini? Cancel hiyo, ruka lines 3 uandike hiyo namba nyingine. Count 3 from hii nini? Penye unaandika from hapa count 3 ukienda chini from number 14. 1 2 3, aya andika kwa number 4. Sasa hii ni number 4. 1 2 3, hii number 4. Sasa andika kwa number 4. Hii number 15. Sasa hizi space 3 ndio unaandika answer. Wacha kuacha space kubwa. Na answer yako ni kidogo. Ama answer ni kubwa pia. Unaacha space kidogo. Hiyo unaharibu kitabu. Si answer tu ni one line. Unless ni drawing ndio unaacha space kubwa. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Kindly share my live. Like my live. Subscribe kindly. Kindly subscribe. Like, share. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Kindly like my live, share, subscribe. Sio msaidie. Namsaidia. Namsaidia. Bado naandika questions. Nasikia hapo kwa haraka haraka kuandika hizo nini ndio utamaliza bure. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Kindly like my live, share. Kindly like my live, share, subscribe to my channel. Number 14 nasema, which of the following is not climbing fruit? Passion fruit. Climbing fruit inamaanisha nini? Inamaanisha nini? Climbing fruit inamaanisha zile fruits zenye iko na nini zenye wanga zinapanda miti. Unapata maybe hata imecoil kwa miti hivi ikienda juu. Unaona? Unaweza simamisha miti sasa ina coil kwa hiyo miti ikienda juu. Sasa passion fruit. Na wamesema which of the following is not a climbing fruit? Blackberry, grapes, guava. Guava ni nini? Wajungu mapera kwa kizungu. Mapera haijai climb, mapera ni miti. Sawa. Andika guava. Passion fruit ina climb, inaenda hivi. Blackberry ina climb, inaenda hivi. Grapes pia ina climb, inaenda hivi. Inashika nini? Na inasupportiwa. Guavas ni mapera. Umeshika? Naomi bought the fuel shown below to cook at home. Identify the fuel. Yani kerosene, gas, charcoal, firewood. Sawa. Firewood. Below are ways of conserving water for household gardening. Which one is not? Sisi tulifanya jana. Below are ways of conserving water, household gardening. Which one is not? It's in the same question. Na hii ya huko. Which one of the following is not a routine practice wherein see here. Ni below are ways of conserving water for household gardening. Which one is not? It's in the same. Tena huko. Below are ways of conserving water for household gardening. Which one is not? Sisi tulipata ni sisi tulipata ni cover cropping au? Hebu angalia number 2. Iko number 3, angalia tuliweka. Mulching. Below are ways of conserving water for household gardening. Sawa, weka mulching. Umeandika number 17. Plastic buckets can be used. Andika haraka. Hello, where are you watching from? Jifunze kuandika kwa handwriting ndogo ndogo kidogo mam, sawa? Unajua the writing ma jifunze tu, unaandika tu unaandika at least kidogo kidogo, ndio nini inakupea inapata hata moral. Washaandika? Andika andika 18, andika 19. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? How are you doing? I'm streaming from Kenya, Siaya. Kindly like, share my live, subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful. Like I always say, it's an exercise of free will. You can support me. It's an exercise of free will. Just do it from the heart. Like my live, share my live, subscribe to my channel, like a video. I'll be very much grateful. Where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. I'm streaming from Kenya, Siaya. The country of great runners. The country of great runners from Elgeyo Marakwet, Eldoret, the city of champions. Where are you watching from? Unatoka lines tatu, kama tu ni ya kuandika jibu, unatoka lines tatu, unaweka tena nyingine. Unajifunza kuandika nini kidogo, kufinya unajifunza tu kufinya maandishi kidogo, usichodha ni kama uko shamba. Unaandika closely tu, unaandika at least, unajifunza tu polepole. Good handwriting. Uandiki tu vitu kama ndio unajifunza kuandika. Unavyoendelea wanga naandika. Kwa hiyo usijifunze tu polepole tu mpaka ujue. Hello, where are you watching from? Tange subject ingine ama basi maliza ya kwanza. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. I'm streaming from Kenya, Siaya. The land of runners, the land of champions. The land of champions. Tuko number? Plastic buckets can be used to make cleaning tools used and equipment. Which one is not? Dustpan, floor duster, dustbin, broom. Plastic bags can be used to make cleaning tools used and equipment. Which one is not? One of them again, dustpan, floor duster, dustbin, and broom. Plastic bags. Plastic bags unajua jola can be used to make cleaning tools and equipment. Which one is not? Dustpan zinatumika kama dustbin. Unaona watu wengine wanachukua jola wanaweka hivi takataka ndani. Kama dustpan, kama broom na floor duster inaweza kwa floor duster kweli. Sawa. Ndeka floor duster. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Kindly like my live, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. 18. The following are daily routine practices in rearing domestic animals. Which one is not? Providing water, providing food, beating them, cleaning their shelter. Again. Which one is not? Which one is not? Ne? The following are daily routine practices in rearing domestic animals. Kuweka domestic animals vizuri. Which one is not? Providing water, providing food, beating them, cleaning their shelter. Beating them. Ayandika. Number 19. Identify the following items used for laundering. These are basin, hangers, omo, pegs. Andika. Andika number 20, 21, 22. Look at space kidogo hata unaweza tuka lines mbili. Andika tuko kwa the next line. After pegs hapo andika. Hello guys, where are you watching from? You're gonna only 25 minutes and I'm ending this live. Kindly like my live, share, comment. Kindly like my live, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hello, where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. I'm streaming from Kenya, here, the land of champions, the land of runners. Where are you watching from? Imebaki 11 minutes ifike 5. Hello, where are you watching from? Kindly like and subscribe. Number 20. A child had the following symptoms: protruding stomach, brownish hair, sores at the corners of the mouth. The child was suffering from which nutrition disease? Kwashiorkor, anemia, rickets ama marasmus? Protruding stomach nafikiri inakwanga Kwashiorkor. Si mtumbo inatoka hivi alafu nywele inakuwa rickets inakwanga bow legged, si ndio? Alafu anemia inakwanga damu alafu amekonda, si ndio? Alafu anakuwa yellow. Marasmus anakaa mzee, si ndio? Sasa ni Kwashiorkor. Tumbo iko mbele alafu nywele inakuwa brown. Number 21. Enda mpaka 24. 25. Andika haraka. Wewe ndio unaandika polepole. Andika wasa nini? Hello, where are you watching from? Caring for the thyroid. The thyroid gland located at the front of the neck works silently and inconspicuously, but just like other more notable body parts, the thyroid also needs care to promote good functioning. The diet is the primary source of iodine for the body. In order to function properly, the thyroid needs 150 grams of iodine every day. For pregnant women, between 2 to 3 grams of iodized salt per day. Providing this amount of iodine both are insufficient level, and an excess of iodine in the diet can cause thyroid disorders. Iodine deficiency diet in adults, this manifests in goiter. In adults, this manifests as goiter. Andika haraka. In children, serious deficiency shows growth and mental development. Excessive iodine in the diet. When the thyroid is working well, it is able to assimilate only the iodine it needs, and the excess of iodine does not cause any disorders. But when there is a certain level of thyroiditis, an excess of iodine can cause hyperthyroidism. Avoid radiation. Exposure to the head or neck to ionizing radiation, especially during childhood, is a risk factor for thyroid cancer. Thyroid damaging radiation can come from radioactive rain, radioactive therapy given for another type of cancer without protecting the thyroid area, X-rays. Avoid tobacco. Hello, where are you watching from? Number 22. It has been shown that tobacco use promotes the development of hyperthyroidism in people with genetic predisposition. In addition, eye complications caused by hyperthyroidism are much more common in smokers than in non-smokers. So like I always say, we should watch our diets. It's God first, our health second, because without it, our efforts are all in vain. What are we working for? You see, what are we working hard for? We work really hard to make our ends meet, but without health, it will all be in vain. So we should choose to live healthy and to protect our environment for any kind of pollution, like we saw in our last lesson that pollution is a risk factor to the eyes. That's why nowadays people at 70, 80 years tend to lose their vision. So we should not be first to support wars and pollution, because it kills our ozone layer, and the ultraviolet radiation and light affects us. So it reduces our lifespan, because the future always will await. Usiruke lines mingi, nikwambia ruka line 3 ya kujibu na naandika question nyingine. Yeah, so when we see somebody planting trees or trying to manage our environment, we should be supportive, because he is caring for our future, you see. Even if you won't be there, but your kids will be there. So we should be supportive. We should war should be our last option. Like what's happening right now in Middle East, it's unfortunate to humanity that is supposed that is that way. So it's really unfortunate. Yeah. So it's really unfortunate that war is our last. We use war to solve our problems. So unfortunate, because we kill our ozone layer, which our future depends on. You see, so we should take care of our environment and be grateful that God created Earth, sustain human life more than anything. So we should protect our environment and avoid the practices that tend to kill our ozone layer. Yeah, so like I always say, God first, health number 2, because without health, we are working in vain, we are hustling in vain. However rich we may be, it will always end up in the hospitals and nursing homes. So we should drink more water. We should avoid alcohol or reduce its intake. We should always avoid tobacco, because it kills our health. Okay, 21. The following are nutrients found in foods. Which one is not? Nutrients. Kuna vitamins, kuna proteins, kuna refuges, kuna carbohydrates. Nafikiri gani ndio si nutrients? Yeah. Nutrients ni foods kama gani, mama? Nutrients ni food kama gani? Kuna carbohydrates, kuna refuges, kuna proteins na kuna vitamins. Gani si nutrients? Wewe unafikiri ni gani si nutrients? carbohydrates na roughages. Roughages ni nini? Nutrients. Food nutrients are essential chemical substance in food. Carbohydrates, number 1. Nutrients. Proteins, number 2. Fats, number 3. Vitamins, number 4. Minerals, number 5. Water and fiber. So can you see nutrients hapo hivyo ni roughages. Andika. So carbohydrates ni nutrients. Proteins ni nutrients. Vitamin ni nutrients. Fats ni nutrients. The body roughages the same nutrients. Okay, which small wild animal among the following is chicken in the farm? Mouse, mongoose, squirrel, wild cats. The following are which small wild animal among the following is chicken in the farm? Is chicken in the farm? Ogwang. Ogwang. Yani wild cat. Na wild cat ndio ogwang. Wild cat ndio wangi inakula nini? Wacha kuonyesha. Sio mongoose. Mongoose is a small, swift, carnivorous mammal, family native to Africa, Asia, and South Europe. Renowned for hunting venomous snakes, using high agility and resistant to neurotoxic venom. They are terrestrial, often living in burrows and consume insects, rodents, birds, and eggs. Consume insects, rodents, birds, and eggs. Aikuli chicken. Lakini pia mongoose siku hizi ni kama inakula chicken, lakini I think hapo hiyo answer ni wild cats. Wild cats. Naona ni ogwang. Hizi ndo zinakulanga kuku. Inaitwa ogwang. Inafanananga pusi lakini inaishi kwa msituni. Inaitwa ogwang. Kubwa nono. Inakulanga kuku. Andika tuendelee haraka. Identify the climbing fruit shown below. Hizi ni passions, ndio? Sawa. Iko. Haya. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Peanuts, soybeans, and green grams are examples of number 1 pulses, number 2 seeds, number 3 cereals, number 4 tubers. Afya ni kati ya seeds na cereals afya ni soybeans, peanuts, and green grams are cereals. Andika. Hello guys, where are you watching from? Kindly like my live, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. It is good to consume fruits to get dash, which improves digestion for food in the body. Proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, fiber. Ni nini ina improving digestion kwa body yetu? Ni fiber mama. Fiber ina improve digestion kwa mwili zetu. Si protein, si carbohydrates, ni fiber. So we should eat more fiber to improve our digestion. Sawa, andika ulete ya subject nyingine. Hello, where are you watching from? I'm streaming from Kenya. Share, the land of champions. Leta subject ya mwalimu mkali mwenye atakuchapa. Usipofanya. Tuanzie. Guys, we found out that foods that we should eat, the antioxidant foods, meaning fire brigade. Fire brigade, auji fire brigade ama firefighter na fire brigade kuna difference gani? Fire brigade, say, I think the same. Fire brigade, a group of firefighters, the same. A group of firefighters, especially formed temporarily in or called upon to assist in fire department. A group of firefighters. No. The same to na firefighters. A group of firefighters. Amputate ni kutoa one part of a body part. Wacha nikunini? To amputate, removing one part of a body part. Wanga ina happen mostly kwa kama maybe part moja ni mgonjwa. Amputate refers to the surgical or traumatic removal of a limb, digit or appendage such as arm, leg, finger. Kutoa, amputate ni removing of a part of a body part, removing of a body part like limb, digit, appendage such as arm, leg, finger, toe. So sema is removing of a body part. It's a surgical removing of a body part. Surgical ni SURGICAL. Surgical removing of a body part or a limb, finger or leg from a body. So guys, we found out that spinach, mangoes, oranges, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, and black grapes and corns are the foods the antioxidant foods to eat when we want to protect our eyes. We should maintain the foods: mangoes, oranges, carrots, spinach, corn, blueberries, strawberries, and black grapes. Mama ingine. Critical ni mtu mwenye ako in a bad shape, critical condition. Someone in a bad shape. Kidogo nikupe nini? The correct nini? Critical. Tunasemanga critical condition. Ni mtu mwenye ako in a bad shape na anafaa kuseek attention. Describe something crucial, high stakes, or judgmental. So I want to describe something crucial. Ushaandika? Ushaandika? Hauna raba? Andika describe something crucial. Or high stakes. Or high stakes. Crucial. Unaandika wapi? Something umeandika wapi na hiyo unaandika wapi? Si unaandika pale chini. Unaandika tuna something chini na hiyo crucial unaandika juu. Si something ndio hii hapa. Na unakuja kwa hii page hapa. Sasa tu unaandika tena juu. Kwa nini? Something crucial. Hiyo si crucial hata. Crucial unaandika hiyo. Na raba yako ilienda wapi? Si nafikiri mama aliwapeanga raba. Anaandika crucial. C, andika C, R, U, C, crucial, I, A, L. Na nikwambia ukiandika wacha kuandika kama mtu wa nasari. Kwani wewe ni zawadi? Andika tu vitu tu pale kama zimeshika. Sasa ona crucial umeandika like the whole page. Andika tu vitu kama zimeshikana vizuri. Ziko neat. Si unaandika C hapa, R unaandika hapa, unaandika like the online crucial. Aone kama Lela anaandika vitu zikishikana pole pole, zinaenda kwa line zimeshikana vizuri. Unaandika tu hivi vitu kama zawadi huko class 6. So ukiandika hiyo zawadi unataka andika hivi. Eka full stop alafu andike urgent situation. You are umeshaandika urgent. Urgent hapa hivi ni you. Tani ikwe R alafu andika hapo ikwe you. You are. Ikwe R alafu ikwe you. Situation. S I C U A TION. namba hiyo ingine casual inamaanisha without with no much of a consent, but wacha kwanza kidogo ni kuangalia informal, and informal andika informal ni spell INFORMAL ama full stop andika or relaxed manner. Relax ni unasa hiyo space kubwa nyuma inafuata, unaanzia ukishaweka or hapo unaanzia tu hapa karibu. Relaxed, andika relaxed. D mana M A double N E R. Sawa tu. Nashangaa unaandika aje mama, nashangaa tu sana. Unaweza andika tu vizuri tu pamoja. Ukiandika hivyo na kuna Manu, kuna Zawadi, kuna Yuni, unataka wao waandike aje? Nafaa wewe ndio wafunze. Unaandika tu neat kama tu. Au somangi vitabu. Nataka kupe tulikuwa tunafanya mara ya kwanza hiyo. Angalia kwa vile hizo wazi zimeandikwa. Kuna kama zinafanana zao. Unaandika tu kama ni T unaandika hapa T. Kama ni H unaandika hapa H karibu na T. Kama ni E unaandika tu E hapo karibu na H. Kama ni Y unaandika tu Y karibu na hiyo E, inakuwa tu they. Wewe unaandika T hapa, unaandika H huko, unaandika E huko mwisho, unaandika Y huko mwisho. Sasa hiyo ni nini? Hiyo ni ABCD. Sasa wewe ukiandika hivyo, Zawadi unataka andika aje? Manu unataka andika aje? Yuni unataka andika aje? Unaandika one word kwa the whole line. Imeisha. Haya, ukitaka kuweka answer, unaweka answer. Unaacha 5 lines kuweka answer moja. Hiyo ni nini? Kwani kuandika tu word kama sema tu vitamins. Unaacha 5 lines kuandika tu vitamins. Si kufanya drawing. Jua kumanage space yako. Andika tu words kama zimeshikana vizuri, kama zimeenda juu. Wacha kuandika hivi, unaandika hivi nini? Andika words kama zimeenda juu vizuri vile leo wanga naandika. Na zimeshikana vizuri. Kwa hiyo nyingine first. Nene? Na nene ingine imebaki. Guys, we found out that foods to protect our eyes are spinach, corn, mangoes, oranges, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, and black grapes. Those are foods to protect our eyes against and 520. Unaenda shule saa ngapi? Unaenda shule saa ngapi? So we should try as much as possible to eat more spinach. So and corn, and mangoes, and oranges, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, and black grapes for the eyes. We should avoid alcohol, and we should avoid tobacco. We also saw that when we use cucumbers, it's good for our eyes. We just slice it and place it on our eyelids for half an hour, or half an hour 2 times a day, or 1 hour a day. When we after, maybe after meal, when we are resting, just place it on our eyelids for 1 hour. It's good for, it promotes our vision. When it dries out, we change it, and we place another cucumber. It's great. Cucumber is a great friend of the eyelids. It's applied directly over the eyes as raw. And you just peel it and place it in your eyes. It's good for the eyes, guys. Thank you so much. That's our lesson for today. Whoever has a question can pop the question before I leave. Thank you, guys. That's where I wish to end my live. Thank you. Let's close with the word of prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not in temptations, but deliver us from evil spirits. For there is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. My Father, my God, thank you so much for everything you've done to us today. You have been our supporter, you have been our gifter, uh, backbone, my Father. Thank you so much for covering us with the blood of your Lord Son, Jesus Christ. In the mighty name of King Jesus, the Holy Son, my Father, we pray that you keep being with us throughout the day until we meet some other time. Bless my viewers, bless my supporters, bless us and cover us with the blood of your Lord Son, Jesus Christ. In the mightiest name of King Jesus, your Holy Son, and we pray and believe. Amen. Guys, that's it. That's where I'm ending my live. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for supporting me. We will meet some other time and learn some other tips to maintain good health. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Thank you. Like I always say, God is first and health is number two. Because without health, everything we do is in vain. Thank you so much. And may you have a blessed day wherever you are with your families. I appreciate everything you have done to me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'll miss some other time. Kindly like and like my videos, share them. I'll I'll gladly appreciate. Thank you so much. Let's meet some other time.